Yo, welcome back to the Big Juicy Wrestling channel. I'm your host, Big Juicy, aka Nate, and welcome back to another episode of WrestleMania Wednesdays. Today I'm going to be reviewing WrestleMania 13, but before I do that, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. With that being said, let's get on to the review. WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13 took place in 1997 at the Rosemont Horizon in Rosemont, Illinois. And the first match on the card was the Headbangers Mosh and Thrasher versus Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon versus the Godwins Henry O and Phineas I. Godwin versus the New Blackjacks Bradshaw and Wyndham. And the Headbangers Mosh and Thrasher won this match. The second match on the card was Rocky Maivia, aka The Rock, versus the Sultan, aka Rikishi, for the Intercontinental Championship, and Rocky Maivia won this match. The third match on the card was Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Goldust, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley won this match. The fourth match on the card was Owen Hart and the British Bulldog versus Mankind and Vader for the Tag Team Championships, and Owen Hart and the British Bulldog won this match. The fifth match on the card was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a submissions match with Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee, and Bret the Hitman Hart won this match. The sixth match on the card was Ahmed Johnson in the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal versus the Nation of Domination, Farouk, Crush, and Savio Vega in a Chicago street fight, and Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom won this match. And finally, the main event of WrestleMania 13 was The Undertaker versus Psycho Sid for the WWE Championship, and The Undertaker won this match, becoming the new WWE Champion. Now that I have that out of the way, let's get on to the tier rating. And here we are. So we got the normal format that we usually use, so you guys should know it by now because it is week 13. But if you don't, we have super juicy, juicy, medium, well done, and dry. The first match on the card was a 4-way elimination tag match that the Headbangers won, and this match dragged, in my opinion. Like, it really dragged. I only rated about a 0.5 star rating. There wasn't really much about this match. I think this match was only on the card to get people on the card. But yeah, this match, it was it was just a hard watch. And fun fact, this was JBL's first WrestleMania match, which pretty cool. But yeah, like, this match wasn't anything special. It wasn't really great either. So for me personally, I'm putting this match into the... Oh, why does this happen all the time? All right, I'm putting this match into the dry category. Just nothing great about this match at all, in my opinion. The next match on the card was the WrestleMania debut of The Rock when he was Rocky Maivia versus the Sultan, which, if you guys don't know, is Rikishi, for the Intercontinental Championship. This match wasn't great either. So far, not really a great start to WrestleMania 13. Like, this match was only here to get The Rock on the card, I think. And, I mean, it was family versus family in this match. I mean, we didn't know that this, the people didn't know that this match was family versus family, but with hindsight, now we know it is The Rock versus Rikishi, which, I mean, is pretty cool for a WrestleMania match. And it is The Rock's WrestleMania debut, which is also really cool. But the match just really wasn't great. There wasn't anything special about this match. So for me personally, I only rated this match about a 1.25 star rating. I mean, The Rock looked decent in this match. Rikishi looked alright in this match. This is not a lot to say about this match, is what I'm trying to say. But I am going to be putting this match into the dry category. Just not a great match all around. The third match on the card was Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Goldust. And this match was pretty decent. I was actually very surprised that this match was decent. I mean, two legends of the business, in my opinion. Triple H is one of the greatest of all time, and Goldust is very, very heavily underrated in the ring. This match was actually pretty decent. Nothing crazy happened in this match. I rated it about a 3-star rating, so it's pretty mediocre. But there's like nothing I can really complain about this match. It's just not really remembered that much because there wasn't anything like wild or crazy that happened in this match. It was Triple H's second WrestleMania. Last WrestleMania was his first when he went against the Ultimate Warrior. But it's still cool to me to see Triple H as Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I don't know why. Like, I just find it very funny. And him being paired up with Goldust, I thought was wonderful. I thought they had great chemistry. So for me personally, I'm putting this match into the medium category. Actually a very decent match and great job by these two wrestlers. The next match on the card was for the Tag Team Championships, and it involved Vader and Mankind versus Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. This match was also very decent. I was actually very surprised about this. These four guys are legends of the business. Owen Hart's one of the greatest in-ring wrestlers of all time. Vader is one of the most underrated big men of all time. I think Vader is like in the Mount Rushmore of big men, in my opinion. That's just me, because I've watched a lot of Vader's old matches in like Japan and like in WCW, and he was fantastic in those matches. Mankind, of course, is a hardcore legend, and then you have the British Bulldog, and he's just a legend in WWE. And all four of these guys looked very strong in this match. They had good spots, they had good wrestling, great in-ring wrestling as well, great out-of-the-ring wrestling. They did have a few like Vader hits. I want to say it was Owen Hart, because Vader and Mankind were being managed by Paul Bearer at the time. And I think Vader hit Owen Hart with the urn. I think it was Owen Hart, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, these four guys just had great chemistry in the ring together, in my opinion. So for me personally, I did rate this also a 3-star rating. So I'm going to be putting this into the medium category with Triple H versus Goldust. Very good match all around, and these four guys are legends of the business. The next match on the card was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a submissions match with Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. And I adore this match. I absolutely love this match so much. I think I've watched this match about like 5 times, just because of how much I truly love this match. If you guys watched my top 50 favorite matches videos, this match ranked at number 11 on my list. Like, I truly love this match so much. And the reason that I love it is because it was a fantastic double turn. Bret Hart came in as the babyface, Stone Cold came in as the heel, and by the end of the match, Stone Cold was the babyface and Bret Hart was the heel. I thought it was wonderfully done. I don't even know if wonderfully is a word, but it was very well done. And in my opinion, I think this is the match that really made Stone Cold a main event player. I know he had the whole Austin 316 says I'm gonna whip your ass promo, and like that's the bottom line. He had that whole promo at the King of the Ring tournament, but I truly think this was the match that solidified him in the main event scene, that made him like the Stone Cold that we know and love today. I think Bret Hart played his role very well in this match, as well as like the technician. He knows a lot of submission holds. Stone Cold doesn't know a lot of submission holds. And then the shot of Stone Cold in the sharpshooter bleeding, and then the him just passing out at the end and not tapping out, not giving up. It was such an amazing moment. And the match itself also was a 5-star, 6-star classic in my opinion. Like, it was truly a perfect wrestling match. So in my opinion, this was the match of the night. So it is going into the super juicy category. And truly, it still holds up today as one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. One of my favorite matches of all time, and truly a WrestleMania classic that everyone should go watch. The next match on the card was a 6-man tag match in a Chicago street fight that involved Ahmed Johnson, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal, versus the Nation of Domination, Farouk, Savio Vega, and Crush. This match was very fun. I didn't have high expectations about this match because, it's like a 6-man tag match between people that they were just getting on the card to have on the card. But this match was actually very good. Like, they used weapons that, like, you don't usually see in matches. Like, they used stop signs, fire extinguishers. Like, it was truly a street fight. And everyone was just fighting. They were fighting all around the arena. They were fighting on the outside. They used, like I said, different weapons that you don't usually see in wrestling matches. And, like, every one of these competitors looked very strong in this match as well, especially Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson looked amazing in this match. And it was just a fun car wreck of a match, a fun Chicago street fight. You gotta love a good Chicago street fight. So for me personally, I did rate this about 4 stars. So it is going to go into the juicy category. Honestly, like, an amazing match all around, and honestly just a fun car wreck of a match. And finally, the main event of WrestleMania 13 was The Undertaker versus Psycho Sid for the WWE Championship. This match was kind of like, it wasn't anything special. It was a cool moment to see The Undertaker and Psycho Sid kind of, like, stare off at each other at the beginning. But besides that, it was like, I mean, this was the first WrestleMania main event in The Undertaker's career, which is pretty cool. He did win the World Championship at this WrestleMania as well. So it's his first World Championship win at WrestleMania, which is pretty cool. And I mean, they looked fine in this match. I just don't think they had great chemistry. I gave this match about 2.25 star rating. Just like, it didn't feel like a main event. The Stone Cold and Bret Hart match felt more like a main event than this match, like, to me personally. But, like, it was fine for what it was. It was a good it was a fine WrestleMania main event. It just didn't feel like one. So for me personally, I'm putting this into the well done category. I do think it's better than these 2 matches, but all the rest of the matches on the card, I don't think it's better than. So it is going to the well done category, and it was honestly mediocre at best. All in all, I actually really did enjoy this WrestleMania a lot. I didn't think I was when I actually saw all the matches on the card, but after I watched it, I actually thought it was a very well done WrestleMania. A lot of great matches on this card, a lot of underrated matches on this card. They also had one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time in Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, a 6-star classic in my opinion. It's even higher than 5 stars in my opinion. So for me personally, I did rate this WrestleMania a 3-star rating. There were a few stinkers in this WrestleMania at the beginning with Rocky Maivia versus the Sultan and the 4-way elimination tag match. And the main event was kind of lackluster as well. But the middle card of, like, there was like a 4-match stretch where they had actually really good matches, and they also have one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time, one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. So 3-star rating is what this WrestleMania gets. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in on Friday where I'm going to be doing my NXT Halloween Havoc predictions. Please tune in on Monday where I'm going to be doing my NXT Halloween Havoc review video. And please tune in next Wednesday where I'll be doing my WrestleMania 14 review. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.